Welcome back to Inside Osage. I'm Cadence Fuse, and this is Amy Fowler, and I can't really say what she is, so I'm going to let you tell her.
I'm the Director of Curriculum Instruction and Assessment and Professional Development for the school district. So I work with all of our staff from preschool through 12th grade.
What are some changes in curriculum this year?
One of our changes is that we adopted a new math resource for our kindergarten through 8th grade classes. So our parents and students might be seeing a change in the resource that's being used with their students. Our teachers went through a big process last year of vetting resources and found the one that they thought was going to best meet the needs of our students and align to our state standards. And so that's the big change that they'll see this year is in kindergarten through 8th grade math.
What are some successes from last year coming into this year?
Well, since the pandemic, one of the big questions we've had is how are we doing compared to before the pandemic hit? And the good news is that we've been watching our iReady data that we take 3 times a year, and our reading and math scores are in most cases exceeding the performance that we had before the pandemic. We just recently got back our state assessment scores, and those also are showing that we're approaching back to the levels that we were at before the pandemic. So we're very proud of the teachers' hard work and our students' hard work, despite all the absences that might still be happening or were happening the last 2 years. There's still a lot of learning taking place, and we're really proud of the work that they're putting in to make that happen.
And what is coming up?
One of the things we have coming up is we'll be working on some new curriculums this year. We established a 5-year curriculum process several years ago. When I started this job, I did a needs assessment to find out what areas had the most need, and we developed a plan of how to accomplish a little bit each year over 5 years. And then we've repeated that cycle. So this year, based on our 5-year curriculum cycle, we'll be working on revising science curriculum. So we already have a curriculum in place, but we'll be looking at that again, kind of reviewing our state assessment data. That tells us how we're doing in performance with standards that the students are assessed on. So we'll be looking at that information and seeing what adjustments we need to make. We'll also be working on some of our career ed curriculum. So our business classes at the high school, the classes with Mr. Satterley in the shop, and also Miss Bales' classes. So those will kind of be the big ones at the high school that we'll be working on, and then we have the same classes at the middle school. So we'll also be doing a little bit with our counselors. Our counselors teach classes in kindergarten through 5th grade, and so we will be working on their curriculum too.
Thank you for coming in today, and we're really excited to see what this year has in plan for us.
Thank you. I appreciate your time too.